So I have 6 different fabric in this design. I may end up with 6 different fabric. Plus I have busy terrazzo tile. At one point I say, you know, so that video I may not even know what I got title. Design dilemma, doubtful design, design delulu. I must say friggin' crazy. This is the Decor and Lifestyle Center. I was called to design the Sunshine Girls home, which are our national netballers. That's where they stay when they're training. When I'm called to duty, it simply means that I have to show up to give of my time and my skills to my country. That's what it is. I'm at another course location trying to see if I can find maybe some other colorways for the chairs for the Sunshine Girls home. I've been looking around. I've seen a few options in terms of colors, but I'm going to be doing a deeper dive to see what I can find. First of all, I am being placed in a group. I think the last time I was in a group was when I was at my design program. That's the last time. I am accustomed to captain and I run my own boat. I run my own ship. I know how to honor timelines. I can not only know, I'm very good at honoring timelines. I know exactly what I need to get done once I have a project. And so when we had the meetings, and we have had in-person meeting, we've had Zoom meeting, and then there's also a WhatsApp chat, which sometimes feel like a meeting. And that took me entirely out of my comfort zone. This project I think was meant to teach me something in my old age and now where it means that, yeah, while you might be comfortable with your skill level and you might be comfortable with what you know, for all the information that I've garnered over the years, I just never know how this project was going to come together, because I had to be, for want of a better word, reporting to other persons based on the decisions that I was making as it related to the project. And then also to other persons were making decisions when I never agree with, but I said I no agree with. And it just was turning out to be something where I had to consciously tell myself, say, you know, Charlene, you're going to show up for this project and you're going to show up. That's what you're going to do. Do the door trims. We need primer for the doors, possibly primer for the door trims as well. I don't know if I can reconfigure these pictures so them can look better. I don't know, I might have to leave this wall alone. Or we could get some numbers for the doors as well. Could get something made for the doors. Rewire the lights, then rewire chunking for the wires. The challenges started from pretty early on, when I recognized that based on the original wall color that was there, because the house was recently painted, and so I came up with a concept for a very calm, cool, and relaxing living space for the girls. Now, this space comprises of the living room and dining, which is a L-shaped room. And then the wall to the right when you enter is flanked with trophies, memorabilia, all that says Netball Jamaica. I don't know, so them girls that do well enough. So when them call me and say me for come on this, I say, no man, me have to run in on this, because I always, over the years, has been so proud of those girls. So I'm going to say a little bit of the behind the scenes, and this video is not about coming at anybody. I just tell you what my shortcomings are. Now, the fabrics that we ended up with were, I think, the biggest pet peeve for me, because the fabrics they weren't donated, but we got it at a really reasonable cost. And then we also didn't have a lot of choices, you know. And I wasn't the one who chose the fabrics for the house. And like me say, this whole process has humbled me in such a way that I had to give up the reins of what decisions came to me. I had to You know, one of them, truth be told, I had to dial back a little bit on one of the fabric because I couldn't work with six different fabric in a one open space, plus busy terrazzo tile. So of course, needless to say, I had sleepless nights. I go on my bed, me perturbed for weeks. I try to figure out how me gonna get this to work. One of the decisions that I had to make was I had to purchase or double up on one of the fabric for the sofas. So I had to go back to the supplier and bought 17 yards of one of the fabric. Now the second decision, we decided that we're gonna be changing the doors because we had like 5 or 6 red doors. And then the sofas had all different pieces mixed together. So it was like 4 different set of chairs in the space, plus the dining tables. And so all the chairs had to be reupholstered. And the coffee table set that was there, the bones of the chair, and not even bones, because this coffee table set turned out to be metal. And when I look on them, I say, no man, we can do something with them tables here. We're not going to throw them out. We're actually going to be repurposing them. We're going to refurbish them. Not repurpose, refurbish them. And then I was going to be using them back in the space because them they're sitting there trying to tell me not even know if I say, you don't get them things that I buy no more. Of course, was one of the sponsors for this project. We had to get a television in. We had to get a console table. We needed one piece of sofa because, like I said, we're going to be refurbishing the pieces that were there. So we had to get fabric for the chairs to be reupholstered and then drapery for both dining and living room. They were also gifted a washer dryer and some fans and mattresses for the beds and things. So that was really, really nice. The entire wall of trophy, I did not address at all. I'm going to be honest with you. Right. I also had to select accessories, which meant rugs, lamps, just accessory pieces to ordain the space and to get everything to just tie in cohesively. Now, bear in mind also too that at the time when I was selecting these pieces, there were a lot of limitations. So it didn't help me at all much in my selection process. It was really difficult, but under the circumstances, you know, we just have to get the job done by any means necessary. So that was basically a couple of the challenges that I had to undergo. So I had gone ahead and covered up these chairs because players were in the house and I didn't want this stuff to get soiled. I want everything to be nice and clean for the reveal. Now a huge shout out to Kali and Cindy, who also showed up on this project pro bono, because you know, when we come as a team, we decide so we're going to be giving back. And all of us gave of our time and our expertise. And, you know, I really want to just commend Kali and Cindy here because I could not have done this without you guys. So, of course, based on the wall color, I decided, or the group of us decided, let me get you how much time on here, I say I, because I'm so accustomed to working by myself. And it's not that I want to exclude anybody, but at this point, I want to give a big shout out to Peggy. So I met Peggy on the project, and I tell you, like, my spirit just instantly, you know, Peggy is a little bit more mature than I am, but I absolutely love Peggy. And then Marva Bernard. So I had to, like me say, and remember, everybody kind of have them own way of doing them thing, and so I had to learn also to adapt to some of those principles, you know, just in order to make things flow, and that's how life go. When you have something for work and you look at the greater good and you just put your shoulder to the wheel and just buckle down with the people and what you have to work with and just get it sorted. It was one of the hardest things for me to be able to give up some of the control so that other people's decision can come true, you know. That's how I want to talk about in another video. So this is what I absolutely love about the design process. So you see how let me show you, give you a full view of how I have turned this rug with the chair. I didn't want to just line up everything against the wall. So I have broken up those 2 chairs there and I have placed a end table between the 2 chairs. I am losing a lot of footprint, I'm not lying to you, because to turn the chair at this angle, it looks really good. But I do have another rug just like this. Now, how it is going to fit into this shape space here. So that is gonna be the challenge. See the space? Look at this, look at the shape of it. And I'm fitting a rectangular rug in this. Let's see how it works. So when I selected these rugs in the stores, they did look identical. Now when I open them, I realize one is lighter than the other. Now there is a lot of light coming through the window here, so it would make the rug look brighter too, right? And then over on this side, it's not as bright, so if I were to switch them, put the lighter one over on this side and put the darker one over on this side to try and even out the colors. Overall, you guys, you will see what the reveal looks like, and for the most part, I don't even know how to grade myself. People grade me though, I tell you, but I don't know how to grade myself on this one. When I have an idea in my head, and if I not see the idea come to fruition, sometimes it kinda throw me off a little bit. Anybody else have this? So while the media came and we had the big reveal and all of that, which you will see, me wanted to just highlight what my thought process was doing this project and how I had to get over. A lot of it had to get over myself in order to make the project just go through and you know, just hopefully represent my standard, what it is that I want to showcase in terms of giving back of my services and my skills.
The Sunshine Girls Netball House will have a new name attached to it. Former President Marva Bernard was instrumental in the Sunshine Girls having a home of their own. Under her watch, she sought help and got it through the government, which saw the gates to the chalet being opened on January 15, 2010. But on December 14, 2024, a name change was made as the house was dedicated in honor of Bernard. So the new name is now the Marva Bernard Chalet.
I'm overwhelmed, overjoyed, very surprised, but deep down inside I'm really pleased. This means now that the house is going to be kept wonderfully all the time since it has my name on it.
Bernard says that the move to honor her like this came as a surprise.
My only instruction from Mrs. Rowan, who asked me to manage her team, was that she wants the girls to remain focused on the field of play, so nothing to worry about what they're going to eat, what they're going to wear, or they're going to be transported. And with the government of Jamaica giving us a home, they don't have to worry about where they're going to rest their heads. They're the ones doing the work, and we who put up our hands as servant leaders must ensure that they have comfortable surroundings to work in.
For Netball Jamaica President Trisha Robinson, naming the house after Bernard was the appropriate thing to do.
She got the house. She's so passionate about the house. Not only is she passionate about the house, she's passionate about her Sunshine Girls. So everything she does embodies netball, and so we thought it's only fitting that we renamed the house the Marva Bernard Netball Chalet.
The reveal was, in my estimation, really, really nice. I was pleasantly surprised because at the end of the day, the house was renamed the Marva Bernard Sunshine Chalet. Oh God, so deserving. Marva has worked so hard with these Sunshine Girls, netballers. And if you know, you know. You know, so them girls there and knock over competitors all over the world. You know this. And I would like them not joke. I love the fighting spirit about them. I like the fact that them shine. Because them not name Sunshine Girls for nothing. Them girls, they shine and them deserve everything that is good. Girls, I hope that you will take care of the house. And no matter when I come there, it's out of place, you know. All right.
and gentlemen, this was the only chair in the house when we got it. A green leatherette chair.
My name is Marva Bernard, past president of Netball Jamaica and chairman of the Friends of Netball House Committee charged with the refurbishing exercises of Netball House. Charlene, to express just how grateful we are for you to have come on board at Janet's invitation, and I knew you were going to fall in love with this project. You have transformed this house back into it being HGTV ready, and we are extremely grateful